Hi everyone, how are you doing today? It is Saturday, December 26th, the day after Christmas. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas and Christmas evening if you celebrate, or just another Friday afternoon if you don't. Um, I'm here. It's been an extremely lazy day today. Basically, you can see I did get a shower, but I didn't take care of like doing my hair or anything like that. I'm just kind of like lounging around. I did a lot of stitching, played my computer game a little bit today, and then I got the wonderful experience of going and getting my very first COVID test. So I found out that I came in contact with some people who tested positive, who are in my close circle of people. So I needed to go get tested. So I got tested today. It'll be a few days before I get my results. I'm asymptomatic right now, so I don't know. But anyways, so I figured it was still best to get, because you could still be asymptomatic and be a carrier, and I don't want to be spreading it around any more than I already have if I have spread it around. So I figured I would go get tested. So today I am now just like kind of hanging out and stitching. I have a little bit to show you, and let's go ahead and get started. So the very first thing I wanted to talk about was, if you remember a couple days ago, I had mentioned how I had spoken to the different types of fabric calculators out there and how I have been burned in the past. So I have the one project that greatly burned me with a fabric calculator that did not give me the correct numbers. This is a 36 count. I want to say it's 36 count, and I forget midnight. No, I forget what the name of this is. This is a hand dyed by Stephanie fabric, and there you can see it is the beginning of the Crowns of the Kingdom, and you can see how I started thinking that I had plenty of fabric there, or I was going to have plenty of fabric. I got over to about, I think, to here, and then I realized I wasn't going to have any more fabric. So I did start to rip it out, and then I was like, I'm not going to rip this out. I just started on the other side. So there is the beginning of the mistake for me. Then I just basically turned the fabric around and stitched the whole thing. Why am I... There we go. So there is my Crowns of the Kingdom by Rosewood Manor. And I stitched this with the called for petite treasure braid. And I use the 36 count royal blue. I don't know what color this is. By hand dyed by Stephanie. Does that help? Yes, that is so much better. There we go. So I have not framed this yet. I'm not sure how I'm going to frame it or if I'm ever going to frame it. I really liked it then. It's a little too busy for me now, but I do have the design still that I would like to stitch some of the crowns maybe as pillows or smalls or ornaments or something like that. So, but I do really like it. It's not my taste anymore. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. But I really like the color trials with the different, by putting it on the blue. That was the first time I really ventured out and put something on a different color fabric, because this was like my third finish ever. Maybe second finish ever. I don't remember. So there we go. And I finished this. Do I even have this one dated? Good question, Gerald. I don't think I do. But I think I finished this in 2016. Oh, yep, right here. I'm wrong. 2017. I finished this 2017. There's my signature right there beside the black one. My initials and the date. So there we go. Not sure what I'm going to do with it, but I have it. Then last night, I was thinking I would get this done by the end of the year. And then I was stitching and watching YouTube, Flosstube, all those different things. Some of my gaming things on YouTube. And I kept stitching, and I got... Oh, and then I watched a thing I had recorded on my DVR from like the Discovery Channel months ago that I completely forgot about Mount Everest. That was really interesting. I think it was 2 hours long. And by the time I had it done, by the time that show was done, my buzzard talk, the second one that I'm working on, was done. So there is buzzard number 2. I don't need all these problems. This is stitched on a 28 count gray-green, green-gray by XG Designs, 28 count Lugana, 2/2. And I looked at all of your comments, and I read many of them that said either way of adding the of or keeping the of off, because it says I don't need all these problems. And I was thinking, should I put I don't need all of these problems? And many of you said that it's grammatically correct either way. I have never been a skilled user of grammar, so I appreciate all of your comments, and I'm going to leave it as it's charted on the pattern. So here is the pattern. Here's the chart, and you can see down here. So now they are both complete, and I can go ahead and, oh, I'm getting a lot of glare now. And I can go ahead and get them framed up for my office. Really, really excited about this. So I will figure out how I'm going to frame them. I don't know yet. Many of you asked me how to show how I frame. I will be happy to show how I frame them. I will probably just frame it myself by the frame and then lace it, and then put it in the frame. I'm fairly certain I know this will fit in an 8x10, so I'll probably just buy 2 matching 8x10 frames. So that'll be a finishing thing for after the first of the year, because I'm not going to get this done before the first of the year. So that is my projected last finish of 2020. And as you can see, I put my signature right there. So with having a finish on that as quickly as I did, I was able to have a new start today. So let me just, I don't know what I'm doing right now. Folding it up in some weird way. So I decided I had spoken to you all about the fact that I now have the DMC in order to be able to, the DMC variations that are needed for this Barbara Anna designs. Again, I am only stitching from the key up. Not a fan of, I don't want the words, and those people are just kind of weird looking. So I'm going to stitch everything from the key up. And I just started this afternoon, like a couple hours ago, and I already have a lot more progress done than I thought I was going to. So here is my progress. This is on a 32 count linen from XG Designs called Navy Blue, Navy Bean. Let me go double check that. Hold on one second. It's 32 count Navy Blue. 32 count Navy Blue by XG Designs. And it's going to like majorly wash out. There we go. And there's her thing that says Navy Blue. I've had this fabric picked out for this design ever since I got this design and I got this piece of fabric, and I think it looks great on it. Here's what I have done. So I know the brown kind of washes out a bit on this fabric, but I really, really love the way it is turning out so far. So basically, I have all of the espresso, which is the brown of the tree, completely done. And I'm surprised that that's all for some reason, I was thinking this tree is a lot bigger than what it's actually showing, stitching up as. I don't know. But, so the tree is basically completely stitched. All I have left to do now is the whites and the animals and the rest of the flowers. So I started in the center with the flower. There's 2 different colors of DMC variations in here, and then I went ahead and counted to the ornaments that are hanging, and then I counted down to this bird that's down here. Now I will say, compared to the picture, the colors are a lot more bright and colorful than I had expected. I was thinking it was going to be a little bit more like actual Christmassy type reds, but it's more of like a pinky purple kind of red. I don't know why my webcam does not like some of these colors anymore. But there we go. So I already filmed, as many of you have probably already watched today, my finishes of 2020 video. So I can't finish that in 2020. I very well might come close before the end of the year and just wait and put the last few stitches in 2021, but I can't finish it this year. So I have some other things I definitely want to work on. But again, if I work on my queen sampler, this is fairly close to being done too. So I think I'm going to have 2 fairly quick finishes in January of next year. Maybe not. I mean, definitely the Christmas piece, the Barbara Anna Designs piece. But I don't know about this one. So we'll have to wait and see. But I'm very pleased with the progress. I also wanted to mention real quick, because many of you may ask, this is, my needle minder on here is a Clay by Kim. I was able to pick up a Clay by Kim needle minder before they got super popular and turned in hotcakes. So this is one that I really like, that reminded me of my time that I lived in Korea. I put it on here because it is almost kind of Christmassy in a way, because it's like greenery. But this has an oriental coin on it, along with the ginkgo leaves. So really, really like that. And I don't use it all that often. So I figured I'd throw it on this design while I stitch up the tree. So that is my progress today. Not sure what I'm going to do tonight. I have some bobbinating I need to do. I may do that. And see where we get to for tomorrow. So I still have another day tomorrow that I'm off all day, because tomorrow's Sunday, and I'm off all day on Monday. I took PTO, or paid time off, on Monday, and then I go back to work on Tuesday. So I have two more full days that I can be crafting at home. So probably throw some rows of knitting into my shawl tonight, and then see what else I get up to. So until I see you guys tomorrow, I hope you all have a wonderful night. Happy Flossmas Day 26. Keep up the stitching and the knitting and the crafting and all those different things. And I will see you tomorrow. And as always, don't forget to always be creative.